From hustle to glow, it's time to shine. And at Golden Consulting, we redefine. Dreams don't wait, we build the ride. Let ambition take us worldwide. Let the money flow, watch it grow. Phone and Wi-Fi, that's the way to show. Boss life moves, it's time to play. Start your biz today. Stacking vision, stacking goals so high. Blueprint strong, we touch the sky. Point to the name, we own this glow. And that Golden Consultant steals the show. Let the money flow, watch it grow.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, in whichever area that you're watching me from. Annette here. Welcome back. Thank you, everybody, for always coming to watch on my live stations, on all my streams. I'm streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn as well. So thank you so much for always coming back here. So I know it's been a while that I've streamed on all my pages. Of course, on my business page, I always stream all the time. If you're new on any of my pages, this is Annette here, currently streaming live from Minnesota, USA. Depending on your time zone or whichever area you're watching me from, you're all welcome here. And thank you so much for always supporting me on my page. And for those new people who are following, thank you for following as well. And you're welcome here. If you don't know what I do on my pages is to teach people on how they can start a digital business for themselves, where they can get to earn online and then they can enjoy life working from anywhere in the world, as long as you have access to internet. If you have a phone, laptop, you can be able to do any of that. That's the only requirement that you need. Otherwise, you don't need any experience. You don't need any to be tech savvy for you to be able to run this kind of business. All we do, we have a system that is created and we teach you exactly how you can plug in. So coming live today, I just hopped on, not planned. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what has been happening in the background, and a lot of questions that the common one that people have been asking. Okay, so Annette started a digital business in 2024, and this has been almost 2.5 years now. I've been doing this, teaching people on how they can start a digital business for themselves. And I know people are always asking questions. Is this for me? How can I get started? How can this benefit me and my family? And how do I get to start my own digital business as well? As I always talk about that, this is what I do. I teach people on how they can get started. But people feel like it's not for them. As much as they're working multiple jobs, they're tired, they're stuck, they're feeling like they need something, but they feel like this kind of business is not for them. But today I want to talk to you about what's actually keeping you stuck. Other than what we always talk about, this is not for me, I can't do this, but what is actually that one thing that is keeping you stuck? Oh, okay? So stay tuned. It's going to be a short one, okay? So this is what I want to talk to people about. What's that one thing that is keeping you stuck? So number one, let me ask you something tonight. How many of you know exactly what you want to change in life, but somehow you keep saying every day, I will start tomorrow, I will start next week, I will start next month. And before you know it, a year has passed already. And you're like, oh, I planned to start last year, but I'm still here. So tonight I want to talk to you about what's really keeping you stuck, okay? I know a lot of people say these things, but let me actually share with you what's keeping you stuck. Number one, I will talk about the fear of most of us saying that, maybe this is a wrong decision I'm making. This is not for me. I don't think this can be for me at all. So people have that fear of making that decision to get started because they're scared that this is not for them. And Sometimes we are not waiting because we don't know what to do. Most of the time, let me share with you that we are always waiting because we are afraid. We are afraid of, what if it doesn't work for me? What if people judge me? What if it fails? What if all these what ifs? What if I waste my time and then I don't get anything out of it? But here is the thing though, you can't discover something that can work for you if you're standing where you started last year. If you're still standing back there watching people from a distance, and you haven't learned anything, then how are you going to know if this is for you or not? So, I mean, the best way to do it is you can actually take the first steps, take the first steps, or go ahead and take that action. And at the end of the day, all these things will adjust. Finally, at the end of the day, they will keep adjusting along the way as long as you continue working on that dream that you decide to start today. So another thing I want to share with you is that waiting for the right moment. A lot of people say that I'm waiting for the right moment. I'm waiting for that best moment for me to get started. Okay. And the best moments to get started, most people share, maybe today I will start when my kids get older. I will start when work slows down. I will start maybe when I have more money or time, or I will start when life settles down. But life is always going, and to give another reason to for you to wait. But sometimes you don't need all this. You don't need more time. You don't need all these things. All you need is to take that action, and then all these things will align with you as long as you're ready to commit and work on that business consistently. As long as it takes you, as long as you commit, you say that, enough is enough. Now I have decided to take this decision and work on my business every single day. All these things will align to you because I know where I started myself. Because for a long time, I did the research, I did all these things. I said I will start next year, I will start maybe in 2 years. But at the end of the day, all these things kept me stuck until I made that decision to start in 2024. And that's how I've been doing it for a long time now. I know that, I've been going live consistently, but, I used to go live every day, but most of the time, now that, there's a lot of people starting this business, there's more work to help others to get to where I've been to. So that takes time as well. So, and that's why I'm here tonight to share with you that, these things that you say every day, I know them. I've been there myself. So it depends on what you actually want in life. So these are the things I want to share with you, that these are the major things that are keeping a lot of people stuck. Okay. And number three, maybe I will share, I shared two already. Number three is overthinking. Okay. I know most of us, we are very good in research. Okay. A lot of us are very good in research. You have researched something for so much that you end up not doing nothing. You know, you do all this research every single day. You watch videos, you read all the posts that people post, you ask a lot of questions. You feel like, okay, I've done my own research. I've done all this research, and a thorough research at that. And then you compare all these options, but eventually you get even more confused about what you want to do. When you research all these things, you at the end of the day you get confused. You're like, oh, okay, now what did I do? What did I learn? How do I get started? I know I've done all these things, but at the end of the day you continue getting stuck. But let me tell you, research is good. Yes, it's good. And I always tell my people that do your due diligence, do enough research before you can actually get started. Because my kind of business that I run, the business model that I work with, you get an opportunity to do research anyway. For 30 days, you can do that research enough for you to make that informed decision. Yes, research is good, but at some point, information has to become with some kind of action. If you research today, at least you can take action on it and say, I did a research and now this is where I am. But if you're doing research, but again, you're still sitting on the same position that you were 2 years ago, I know you've been seeing me for that long, but if you have done your own research and you're still sitting there, then that means that you did not, the research did not do anything. So you are still stuck, right? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, number four. I will talk about fear because a lot of people, I know a lot of people that have come to me. This is most of the reasons that they give me. So I want to share with you that the most things that people come to me and they say that these are the things that they are waiting for, or these are the things that they are really waiting to clear out before they get started. So this is the fear of other people's opinions. I know this could be family members, it could be your friends. These things happen all the time. Okay, this is one of the biggest actually, because I know a lot of people, when you see something, you want to tell your friends, oh, I saw these things, let me share with you. Have you seen this before? What do you think? Do you want me to maybe to give it a try? How do you want me to go about it? Because I've really seen it for a long time and I'm interested, but I don't know how to get started. Because I mean, have you seen it before? Then you ask your family members, you ask your friends. This is the major one that actually keeps a lot of people stuck, because you're worried about what your friends will say, you're worried about what your family members, your co-workers will say, and all these people. But remember, this may have an opinion about your decision, but they don't know the kind of life you want to live, or where you are at that moment. You have to be intentional about building something for yourself and not have other people have an opinion over something you're starting. Because at the end of the day, these people will not help you, number one, pay your bills. They will not help you get unstuck from where you're stuck. They don't even know where you're at that moment. So in life, at some point as an adult, you have to really make your own decisions and not have other people have opinions over your decisions, right? So in life, that's what I've come to learn, that a lot of people, of course, this is the research based on the people that come to me. They want to start a business, but they say, I wanted to start, but this is what my brother told me, or this is what my friend told me, or this is what my coworker told me about this business, so I don't want to start. Okay, and at the end of the day, they wait for so long. Whenever they start, they're like, what was I even waiting for? Because they did not have any opinion, or their opinion did not matter in whichever decisions that I wanted to make. Because I already did my own research, I did my due diligence, and I wanted to just start a business, and they were not going to be part of it. But I waited for them to make a decision for me. And trust me, most of these decisions that are made with family members, friends, co-workers do not really go well, because at the end of the day, these people are not in your shoes. They don't know where you're stuck. They don't know what you need to do in life, and they don't know the kind of motivation you have, whether you will succeed in something or not. So they judge that decision based on their own judgment, so not yours most of the time. So these are the things that keeps a lot of people stuck. So number five, I'm almost done. So wanting guarantees before you can actually take the fast action. So this is where people come, they're like, oh, if I start today, how much am I getting paid tomorrow? Or how do you know if I will succeed in it, or how much can I make? And this is a lot of things that it's like you want me to tell you how much you can make when I don't even know your effort, or I don't know how committed, or the decision you make today, I don't know how you'll be committed for you to show up and be able to set up your business. I don't know the speed, the speed as in you will be able to use or to learn, so you can be able to launch your business up and running within whichever time that you can take. Because I don't know you as a person. I won't I mean, human beings were not equal. Everybody's different. We learn differently. Some people run faster than others. Some people are slow. Some people are visual based. Some people read quicker than others. So these are the things that really, would determine how much you can be able to succeed in it. So Most people want me to tell you, oh, this is LLC. I don't know one of them. That's a popular one that people have been asking. Is it this? Is your business same as that one? I wasn't there, so I don't know how that works. But I will not guarantee you that this business, when you start today, you'll be able to make this much tomorrow, because my kind of business model, it will depend on your effort, how much time you'll put in, and how much time you have for you to be able to see success in it. Because I know that most of us, myself, I started while I was working multiple jobs. I did not have time. Okay, I used to do it maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour in my day for me to be able to show up for my business, and that's the time I used to build my business from, whichever way that I had. So people come in, they work one job. Some people come and they're stay-home moms, so that means they have a whole day for them to be able to build this business. So that will be different from me, because when I started this business, I was working multiple jobs at the same time, running the business. So I can't really guarantee you that this will work the same way you want me to guide you on how it's going to work on your end. Okay. So these are the major reasons why a lot of people are getting stuck, waiting for a long time. But at the end of the day, nothing changes on their end. And, few years down the line, they're still doing the same thing over and over again. And honestly, nobody can promise you that a real business, I can tell you that you will open a shop today and you will see millions and millions of people standing at your doorstep waiting to buy from your shop every single day, right? So this is a real business that, the people, regular people, have seen real results in it, and that's why we share it all the time, to tell you that instead of working multiple jobs, you can build this business alongside your 9 to 5, and then at the end of the day, you'll be able to see results in whichever effort that you'll be able to put in, right? So that's what I wanted to talk about. And here is where I want to tell you that our kind of business that we work with, I've seen that people who start with us really are consistent in it, and they show up every single day. They are willing to learn new skills. And of course, we are talking about social media skills that we have helped a lot of people build these skills, learn step by step on how they can get started. And at the end of the day, when they commit to it, they see results at the end of the day. That's how I started. I've seen results, and I know that my team has been growing. My major team all together, we've been growing, and people always come reach us out. They want to start a business, and what we do, we help them start their own business. So, and lastly, I will share about lack of accountability has kept a lot of people stuck. Okay, sometimes we actually need somebody to help us stay on track. But I know that a lot of people, say that, oh, I don't need somebody to help me. I can do this by myself. I can build a business by myself. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I can do these things by myself. I can go on YouTube and learn all these things. And let me tell you, we've been there before. I've been to YouTube University. I've learned a lot of things that people post there, which are very educational, by the way. I have learned a lot of things from YouTube. But at the end of the day, YouTube is not a system in itself. YouTube can teach you on how to learn a new skill every single day. But if you don't have a system to plug those skills into, you will still remain stuck, because, when you have, these things shared separately, and you don't have a system that you can take action in it, that's why I would say that a lot of people keep getting stuck. Because if you don't have a system that is working, you have YouTube, yes, but you can learn that skill, and you don't know any other area that you can use it to build, a stream of income. And that's why we have our system that is working, so we can learn all these things. And again, for us, you don't even have to go to YouTube anymore, because we have all these systems that are created that people plug in, and you watch this system on the same area, a collection of a training after training, and you can plug in and be able to know how it works, and then you can plug in and implement in your system as well, so you can see success at the end of the day. So, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I don't want to keep you here for so long. And here is where I want to ask you a question. What has been keeping you getting stuck? What is that thing that you've been wanting to start, but again, you look at it, you're like, this is not for me. I want to wait for next year. I want to wait for next month. And then at the end of the day, you've been finding yourself that you're still where you've been for the last few years. I must say that this is my 2.5 years that I've been running this online business, and that's how long I've been teaching people on how they can plug in and start running an online business that can create another stream of income for themselves, so they can learn all the skills that people are learning and they have seen success in it. So, which one is that one thing that is keeping you stuck? Share with me on the comment section. And again, thank you so much for watching. YouTube, I see Gladys, Yvonne, Cheriot, thank you for watching. I see Finn, I see Evelyn, thank you for watching. And on LinkedIn, oh my God, thank you so much for watching. I know I've been gone for a while, but thank you for always coming back to watch my live sessions, because I really appreciate that, because that's why I always come back to do these live sessions, because that's how I get to build my business. And again, the videos I share, again, thank you for always coming back on my page to check out what I post throughout the day, and I really appreciate that. So if you're new here, welcome, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share with your friends, and this might benefit them. And I know that a lot of people are looking to start an online business, but they don't know where they can get started, and that's how you can help them. Know that I have a system that I run, and I teach people on how they can plug in and start an online business that can help you generate income online. And that's how I do it. And if you're one of those and you're checking out to see whether it's a good fit for you, you can go ahead and register on my link, www.sheilascala.com. That's my website where you can plug in and get to watch our free information session. And when you're done with that, I host Tuesdays and Saturdays sessions where we can show you in details where you can plug in and be able to watch on a Zoom call and get to ask all these questions that you might have. So whenever you do that, you can register on my website. You'll be able to get that Zoom link for you to be able to attend one of these Zoom sessions, and you can get to ask your questions. And then at the end of the day, you can get ready to plug in and make that informed decision after doing your due diligence, because that's what I'm big at that, because I want people to do research before they can plug in, because online there's a lot of things online. If you don't do a thorough research before you get started, you can get lost somewhere along the line. So thank you so much. Have a good night on my end, and we'll see you on my next live session. Okay, bye for now. Good night.
From hustle to glow, it's time to shine. Annie Golden Consulting, we redefine. Dreams don't wait, we build the ride. Let ambition take us worldwide. Let the money flow, watch it grow. Phone and Wi-Fi, that's the way to show. Boss life moves, it's time to play. Start your biz today. Stacking goals so high, blueprints strong, we touch the sky. Point to the name, we own this glow, and that Golden Consultant steals the show. Let the